So today we're going to be looking at Memoir 44. This is a game that's, can you believe it's almost 20 years old?
It's crazy to think this is 20 years old.
Yep, it's 19 years old. I'm not going to be honest with you. This is my first copy of the game, but I played with my friend at a store, like, I don't know exactly when, but like 2005 or 2005, 2006. I don't remember, but back in the day I played it. I haven't played this yet, like my own copy. This is the first time I'm going to play my own copy of the game. But I haven't played it since. This is a fun game. You haven't played this yet, have you?
I've not. I've had great interest in this, taken great interest in history, World War II history, but I've not got the chance to play it yet.
Yeah, so basically we're going to test it out, see how it holds up. It's been almost 20 years old. It's still a fun game. I remember having good memories about this. And you pointed something out to me earlier that...
I think it's interesting when you talked about how long ago this game came out. It came out right about the same time as Band of Brothers from HBO and Tom Hanks' Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
So it's to wonder, did the movies inspire this game, or was this in development and inspired the movies to come? So.
Which is really interesting because I just remember, it wasn't my copy of the game, but I remember having such a good time with this game, but I don't remember why. And I think at the time, I remember I love Band of Brothers. Like, I love that show so much. And I probably was really into it at the time, and that's probably why I was so interested in the game.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense, definitely.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get down to the table and let's see how it plays.
Excellent.
Welcome back, gamers. My name is Ricardo.
I'm Jason.
And this is We Play Games. Today, as mentioned before, we are playing Memoir 44. I'm interested in playing this game because it's so old and it's been so long that I'm trying to see if it holds up. If, you know, now that we're much older and seasoned veterans of games, period, I don't know if it's still gonna be fun. I think this is still gonna be a great game.
I'm super excited to get this to the table, definitely.
Yeah. So we're gonna be playing the first scenario of the campaign, or the rule set. It's called Pegasus Bridge.
So Pegasus Bridge, June 6, 1944. The historical background: the late hours of June 5th, 1944, led by Major John Howard, the men of Oxford and Buckinghamshire Light Infantry step aboard 6 Horsa gliders on a secret airfield in Dorset. Their mission to launch the first airborne assault of D-Day and capture 2 bridges, one astride the Caen Canal, the other over the Orne River in Normandy. A few minutes past midnight, now June 6, 1944, the gliders clip through the treetops and land in a small patch of rough field between a pond and the Caen Canal, only yards away from their objective. Major Howard and his troops pour out of the planes, achieving complete surprise and rushing the stunned German forces. Despite furious opposition from a heavily sandbagged machine gun nest at the end of now famous Pegasus Bridge, they capture their objective within moments. To the east, the Orne Bridge is secured equally rapidly, giving British troops the first victory of D-Day. The stage is set, the battle lines are drawn, and you are in command. The rest is history.
Okay. In this case, I'll be playing the Allies,
and I'll be playing as the Axis.
Now, for the briefing here, what do we have here on the?
So the briefing for the Axis player: take 2 command cards. Germans were surprised. Draw 2 cards after 1 turn, and 2 more cards after turn 2. You will now have 4 command cards in hand for the rest of the game. Allied player: British Major John Howard, take 6 command cards. You move first.
Okay. So in this particular scenario, the map shows us that this is supposed to be the unit with John Howard, that right there.
Okay.
Not that it matters as far as the actual play time, like play game. It's gonna be the same type of unit. I'll be sitting on this side for everybody out there watching us. So we're gonna switch the cameras right now. Jason's gonna be sitting across from me. When we play our cards, just so that you guys understand this, in case it's kind of confusing, when we play our cards, I'll be playing my cards from my perspective. So this particular card is my right flank. When Jason's playing this card on his side, it will be his right flank, which will be my left. Okay? So just so everybody understands that out there. But anyways, let's go down to the table now. Let's set up everything, which pretty much is there. Oh, what's the conditions?
All right, so in order to determine who the victor is, we have the conditions of victory. 4 medals. Any allied unit that captures a bridge hex counts as 1 victory medal. Place an objective medal on each of the 2 bridges. As long as an allied unit remains in the bridge hex, it counts toward the allied victory. If the unit moves off the bridge or is eliminated, it no longer counts.
So capture and control.
Have to hold the ground. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so let's go down to T1. Let's start playing.
Excellent.
Okay, so we're ready to start playing. I get to draw 4 cards, right?
4, correct.
And you get to draw 2 cards. I'm sorry, I should have passed them around, but okay. And let's go ahead. I get the first turn, so I'm gonna go first. So we need to take those bridges. Okay, so I'll be doing. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna be doing probe, which is issue an order to 2 units in the center. Okay, so probe 2 units in the center. I'm gonna be doing. My units get to move 2 spaces and not fire. I'll be doing 1, 2. And I'll be doing this unit 1, 2. This unit that left the forest, it's fine leaving the forest. Whenever you get into a forest, you gotta stop moving at that point. But leaving out of the forest is fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I am done, and then I draw 1 more card. And it's your turn now. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to draw 6 cards, not 4. But that's fine.
And the max I'll get to is 4.
Yeah, your max is 4.
Yeah. All right. So for my turn, I'm going to issue an order to 4 infantry units. Terrain movement and battle restrictions still apply. So I obviously control 4 infantry.
Yep. This is move out. Okay.
So I will move up 1, 2. I'll move up 1, 2. I'll move this one 1. And I'll move this one 1, 2. So then now my round is complete, or my turn is complete. So being the end of the round, I actually draw 2 now.
Yep. And that's part of this set of rules for this scenario. Basically, you were caught off with your pants down.
Yep. Complete surprise with the air gliders.
Yep. And here we go. My turn. By the way, guys, this is not a how to play. This is just a playthrough. If you want to watch how to play, Rodney does a great job at explaining this game. But it's very simple. There's a lot of tactics into this. Okay, I'm going to do... Oh, this one's rough. Okay, I'm gonna do a pincer move. It's issue an order to 2 units on the left and 2 units on the right. I only have 1 unit on my right, which is this unit. This one is sharing right now. Right and center. But I could command it to do 1. So I'm gonna move here 1. And 2 units over here as well. So I'm gonna do 1 here, and I gotta stop immediately because of the wire, and 1 here, and stop immediately because of the wire. Now I'm going to fire from here to there. I only move once, so I get to fire 3 dice.
Because that's a near attack, right?
Yeah, it's a close assault.
Close assault.
3 dice, and that's here, by the way. Also, if I could put a larger picture of this, but if you are in close assault, which is the next hex next to you, is 3 dice. Any space after that is 2 and 1. The range of them is 3, and there's no obstacles of line of sight. So you measure from the center to the center, and there's nothing in between. So here's my roll. I got 1 unit and 1 retreat. So Jason will lose 1 infantry unit, and now he has to retreat, going back. Yep. Oh, that one. retreat for you in this case is really bad because you're going that way.
I gotta defend that bridge.
So that unit is done. Now I got these 2 units over here. These units are a little different. Close assault from here to there is 3 dice. However, I am in wire. That takes away 1 die. And then you are on sandbags. That's 1 less die as well. So I roll 1 single die. What I'm looking for, by the way, oh, there you go. Grenade is it's a while. Basically, grenade hits everything in this game. So you take 1 guy out. But what I'm looking for is grenades or the infantry symbol, which is what I want for infantry. If I was fighting armor, I would want the tanks. For every flag, that's a retreat. Oh, by the way, anyone in sandbags ignores 1 the first flag. We didn't roll that, but and then the star is just a straight miss. But anyways, I'm done with this unit. I still have this unit left, right? So 1 die from this unit. That's with the. We still gotta count that. So even though I did not hit you, you still have to do retreats. So in this case, you're supposed to move 1 out, but you cancel it out with your sandbags.
Yep.
So we're good. Nothing happens there. If I had rolled more dice and I had more retreats, even if I didn't cause any casualties, you would have to retreat. And in this case, that would be really bad for them because they cannot retreat. So they will lose more units.
Gotcha.
And I draw my card and I'm done.
So I'm going to go ahead and probe.
Okay.
Which I will move back to the bridge.
1.
And then do you want me to move and then attack?
You always have to move first.
Move both first?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So these are my movements. So now I have 2 close attacks.
Yeah. Do what you want. Well, wouldn't it be more beneficial to you to move to the forest?
Would I
because you will
still be able to attack?
You will still get all your full attacks.
Okay.
But that will be a -1 shooting at that unit.
In the forest.
Yes.
So having concealment.
Yeah.
Got it.
I do know that being closer to the bridge makes more sense, perhaps as far as, defending the bridge. But right here, I'll be rolling less die against that unit. Right?
Okay. I hadn't realized that...
Yeah, forest give you infantry rolls 1 less die against anything shooting into the forest, and armor rolls 2 less dice
into the forest.
Into the forest, yeah.
Got it.
But not out. So out is perfect. You just roll. You get all your dice. Yeah.
So then in the attack phase, both are going to end up rolling 3 dice because it's a close attack. So I'll attack with this one first.
Okay.
And I get a grenade.
And you miss? Oh no, 2. Oh shoot. Okay. So 2 are dead.
2. And then
I'll put mine.
Gonna do this one there.
Oh, they're all wiped out, aren't they?
They are.
Yep. Okay. So you gain 1 victory point,
this is
1
my
medal.
First medal.
Now this unit could take ground if you want to. That will mean leaving the forest and moving into the space where I was just wiped
I think
out.
with the consideration that we were just talking about, that I'm going to leave it in the forest because it provides them concealment and it'll affect you when you go to attack them and you'll have 1 less dice with the attack.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
All right, so then being that this is the conclusion of my turn, I draw, and this is the conclusion of the second round, so I get my additional card, and now I'm up to my full capacity the rest of the match.
Okay. I am at 6 cards. I'm in trouble.
You got the element of surprise, but no one moves forward.
I don't have the right orders. We have a radio for issues.
You can't get communication across the battlefield.
I am. I guess I'm gonna have to do this. I didn't want to, but it's the only card I could play right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Infantry Assault. Issue an order to all infantry units in one section. Those units may move up to 2 hexes and still battle, or move 3 hexes but not battle. Terrain movement and battle restrictions still apply. Alright, so I can move 3 up to 3, and
it's a great way to get your center moved.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this because I need to start hurrying up here. 1, 2. Actually, we'll do 1, 2. So basically, I chose the center.
The center. Yep.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'm gonna move them to the left flank now. 3. This unit can move 2 and still battle. Okay, so let's do. Worry about this one. Okay, 1 and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so from all the units that I moved, the only one that could actually battle is this one. So I'm going to choose this unit to battle there. I'm at 3, but -1 into that unit. So
and did this one not be able to because it moved 3? That's what that condition was?
Yeah, this one moved 3. So
with that card, it said, yep.
No, not battling for that. So 2 guys there, and miss and armor. So nothing. I'm in trouble. All right, I'm done. I draw my card. And you are up next.
All right. So I'm going to probe again.
Okay.
From my left flank.
All right.
So it's 2 units again. And I'm going to take advantage of being able to move and make it a close attack.
Yep.
This one will not move. So
okay.
Now, for clarity, if I decide to choose to attack with this one first, and I commit here, I can make a decision then to commit to that one if I wanted. I don't have to commit both. Okay.
Yes. Just keep in mind that certain taking ground orders. So let's say that this particular unit, it's not going to happen here, but if this particular unit was to wipe out this unit and then they take ground, remember that when you are checking for line of sight, you go from the center of your tile to the center of your target, and you cannot cross over your own units. So if this unit was here, this was to take over ground, block it. You will be blocking line of sight.
And now I have the option also that not to move that one, so I don't have to take the ground.
Right, you don't have to.
Got it.
Yeah. But I'm just pointing that out because you gotta keep looking into those details, because that particular move makes this game play so much different.
Oh yeah.
When to take ground, when to stay.
Because all I got to do is defend the bridge. Well, I mean, coming out and eliminating you clears this whole side, and then I can focus here. But yeah, I just got to defend that bridge at this point.
So who's firing?
So I'm gonna first start with my team of 3.
Okay. So here, hold on.
Yep.
Ambush.
Ambush.
After opponent declares a close assault, you're doing a close assault. But before you roll your dice, I play this card. Roll my battle dice first. If opponent unit wasn't eliminated or forced to retreat, it may then attack normally. So I am ambushing you first.
And you get to roll.
I roll all my attacks. So 3.
It's a close, yep.
Yep. So here we go. Okay, so I missed, but I did roll one retreat. So you have to retreat once. Okay. And now I said roll your battle first. If the opponent unit wasn't eliminated or forced to retreat, it may then attack normally. At the end of the turn, draw your command card first. Okay, so ambush you and I made you retreat. So I believe, based on the, see how it reads?
Yeah, I can't.
I don't think you can
attack with that one.
Yeah, you still got this one.
Yep.
Okay, I do at the end of my turn. At the end of this turn, I draw the command card. Okay.
So then now I'm gonna attack with this one there.
So this was kind of out of.
So I've got a wild, and here and a miss. So I take 2 of those.
Hits. Okay, 2 hits. These guys are.
So it's not eliminated.
Not yet.
Okay. And that's it for my left flank move. So now I draw back up first, and then you're gonna draw up.
At the end of my turn. Oh, at the end of my turn. So I'm.
Oh, at the end of your turn. At the end
of my turn. So
okay, so you used it already. Okay, yeah. Okay.
So I have 5 right now. Dude, I'm in so much trouble. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Recon. Order 1 unit on the left on my right flank. And then after, when I draw my command cards, I draw 2 and pick 1. I'm going to... I guess I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna fire into that unit there.
Okay.
So you still get to roll all your dice, by the way. Like, even if you're losing models in your unit.
So you can be down to one guy.
And you still roll all your dice. Yep. Obviously, with the modifiers for obstacles, range, and all that stuff.
Got it.
Here's my roll. 2 guys.
Okay.
But no retreats. All right, and I'm done.
So you get the one draw, and then 2 draws.
Yes. So let me do my 2 draws first, which is this. Okay, I know what I'm picking. And then just my 1 from the
to get you back to 6. Yep.
All right, done. All right, you are up.
All right. Well, I don't have, and I may never have 3 on this side, so I don't feel this is a wasted card, and I can only have 4. So I'm going to order units on my left flank to attack. And for me, again, it's going to be 3 dice. So I'll first start from the tree cover.
Okay.
And I get 1 soldier.
Okay, so
and I roll 2 tanks. Okay, so then now I will use my lone survivor. And I get 1. So
I'm kicking my ass, dude.
I'm up to a 2nd medal.
2nd medal.
And I think I will not occupy this space. I'll try to protect that 1 as best I can.
Yeah.
And I will draw up to my 4 cards.
Okay. All right, here we go. I'm doing a general advance. It's order 2 units in each section.
Okay.
So 2 units in each section. My center section is going to be... Man. Why did I help you with the freaking forest thing?
Well, this isn't a teach video, but this is my first time getting to play, so it was a great friend who reminded me.
Here,
absolutely.
I'll do 1 there. So this is the first of the center. Second will be this one. They're not gonna move, but they will fire. And on my left, I guess I'll just move these guys here. 1. Okay. So let's start from left to right. So I'm sorry, I only activated 1 on the left. The other one's this one. So left was this one and this one. Center was this one and that one. And I don't have anything here.
Yep.
So this one here first, shooting into that. 3 close assault, -1 for barricades, and -1 from the wire. 1 die. I need to clear that stuff, don't I? Maybe I should be clearing wire.
Well, I mean, you want to explain real quick?
Yeah, so in your turn, if you want to, rather than firing, if you're in the wire space, the wire is bad because it gives you, it's a -1 to fire when you're firing from the wire hex. Instead of firing, you could choose to remove the wire. And
also in moving, right? So if you had been 2 away, but you came into that, you lose that 2nd move.
Right.
So it inhibits you just the same as terrain. Yep.
You know what? Since I haven't rolled, I think I'm just going to remove this wire.
Okay, so that's their action.
That will be their action. This one, I am going to take a chance and just do one attack. So here we go. 1 guy. Not bad.
Weaken them just the same.
All right, so done. Now these guys cannot fire.
Because that line of sight you were talking about, so you can't fire through troops.
Right. I'm trying to draw a line of sight from here to there. It goes through my own unit. These guys here, firing into there, their close assault 3 goes to 2 because of the forest. So here's 1 hit. Finally, 1 guy. All right. And so, pew, 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 pew. All right, and I am done.
This was hanging out from the last time. Okay. Now that was units in every sector, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
what
it
you
was.
just did? And this is where I'm contemplating on what to play. So this isn't the best of moves. So let's see. Is this the one I think it is?
I'm just drawing a lot of right flank cards, and I have no one in the right.
Oh, this is different than the one from the practice play. Shoot. Okay. Well, so then I'll just ask this real quick.
Okay.
The this unit's line of sight, it can see this unit, and there's no obstructions for fire other than the idea that I'll shoot one less die because of the distance.
Correct. So this unit, there's no block, nothing's blocking line of sight because it goes from there to here. The wire doesn't block line of sight, the sandbags don't block line of sight, and it's a straight line. So from here to here is 3 dice, from here to here is 2 dice.
And then what we said about this one applies to this one, so they can't fire through theirs.
Right.
Got it.
They're your own units.
Got it. So what I will do then is I'm going to order a unit from every sector. And I will start with this one, and then this will be my center, and then this one will be my right flank.
Okay.
Okay. So starting over here, we're doing a close attack. It'll be 3 dice.
Nice.
Oh! 2, 3.
You guys are dead.
All right. All right. So now I will be rolling 2 dice to this unit right there.
Yes.
And I miss completely.
Yeah.
So now I'm back to 3 dice attacking this unit because the sandbags don't affect me. They're actually protection, so they don't inhibit my attack. I hit you with 1. So we lose 1 from right there.
1 right here.
And that concludes my attack from all sectors. I drop up.
I'm going to... Man. This is how bad my hand is. Armor Assault. I don't have any armor. However, it reads, if you do not command any armor units, you issue 1 order to 1 unit of your choice. Okay, I'm gonna choose this one.
Yep.
So 3 minus 1 because of the sandbags. And we're trying to get rid of you guys there. Okay.
So there's 1 more.
Nice. And I'm done.
That's your 1 unit. Yeah.
One. This is so bad. Okay. I wish there was a discard option.
So this card reads, behind enemy lines, issue an order to 1 infantry unit. Unit may move up to 3 hexes. Unit may battle with 1 additional die, then move again up to 3 hexes. Terrain movement restrictions are ignored.
Ooh.
Terrain battle restrictions still apply. If you do not command an infantry unit, issue an order to... Okay, so I basically have 3 phases here. I can move, I can attack with an extra die, and then I can move again.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take this lone wolf, and we're going to move for a near attack. Close attack would normally be 3 dice, but for the sake of this card, I get all 4.
Gee. Bye-bye. Yeah, you killed him.
Okay, so then...
Dude, you're like...
This one...
This is your first time playing?
This is the first time playing. It's the dice, right?
Yeah.
I don't have Will Wheaton hands, so... All right, so then I get to conclude this infantry movement with 3 additional moves, and terrain restrictions still apply.
Yep.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Not bad.
And that one goes there.
I am so toast. Okay, I'm gonna do recon enforce. Issue an order to 1 unit in each section. 1 unit in each section. Okay. My center unit is gonna be this one, moving into the forest.
Got it.
Moves 1. And my second unit the unit on the left, my left, is gonna be that one. It's not gonna move. So they're just gonna battle from now. Battling from here to this one. 3, 2. 2 dice. Oops. There we go. Ooh. Of course. And battling from here to there is also 2 dice. Come on. Okay, I gotta retreat. Oh, grenade.
The wild, so.
Nice.
Not only is this unit gone, but the...
I need that one, by the way.
Oh, yep. Eliminated the unit.
Finally, 1 medal.
First medal.
The sandbag. Yep. Go ahead. Sandbags go away when the starting unit that was there is removed from play. So the sandbags go away with it. Which I know thematically doesn't make sense, but for
now,
the game.
You conquered.
Yes.
You vacated from the tile.
I could take ground.
They could take ground, even though their movement was done.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared about doing, but we need to take that bridge. And we would not be afraid today. So here we go. Taking ground means that when you wipe out a unit, that unit that did the last shot on them could move into that space, to the hex. If it was an armor unit, they could get to fire again. We're not playing with armor yet, but it is really cool. They get to move and shoot and overrun units.
Now, across our board, tactically, I'd also say with that movement, you've now opened up your left and your center. So if you had left them there in the tile they occupied previously, they could have only taken an order from the left.
Yep.
But now, if you get 3 units in the center, you have 3 units in the center. Yep. So.
Yep. So I am done. I draw 1 more card. Okay, this is a bit better.
All right.
I'm gonna show in my hand here.
I've got to figure this out. I've been staring at this card for 3 rounds now.
These are my cards. I don't know if they can see it. It's kind of hard, but 5 out of my 6 cards are garbage.
All right, so I'm going to take a chance here. Okay. This is called their final hour.
Oh, no.
All right, so I finally took the time to read it. I understand what's going on.
Okay.
So, just to give you a little bit of an understanding here with it.
Just focusing, probably not. Bring it back a little bit.
I'll try one more time. Otherwise, I'll read the whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay, we're going to read it. So, I get to roll 1 die for each command card I have, including this card itself. So I'm going to be rolling 4 dice. For each unit symbol rolled, 1 unit of this type is ordered. For each star rolled, 1 unit of your choice is ordered. Ordered units battle with 1 additional die. Reshuffle the deck and discard pile. So first thing is I'm going to roll 4 dice because I have 4 command cards.
4 total, yep.
So
2 infantries.
3 infantry.
Oh, 3. Okay.
In total. And this didn't apply under the rules of this card.
Right.
So under the rules of this card, if I had rolled a star, I could have chose the unit.
Any unit. Yeah.
If I had the unfortunate luck of rolling a tank, we don't have any, it would have been none. But I get to order 3 units.
And those have 1 additional die when they battle.
They have 1 additional die when they battle, and they can come from anywhere on the board.
Yep.
So with my movement rules, the movement rules haven't been modified, so I can only move this unit twice. So it would be 1, 2.
Right.
Same thing with this unit. Movement rules are not modified, so I can come in near. Now,
you have 1 left.
If I am to move into the wire, I lose a die when I attack.
Yes.
And then the terrain, if I was attacking these, would affect it also, correct?
Yes.
All right. So my third movement will be this unit.
Okay.
Bringing them up in the reserve.
Okay.
So I moved this one, and this one. This one's too far away to attack. This one can attack. So when it attacks, I actually get 4 dice.
And by the way, you're not too far away to attack. However, because your range is 3 spaces, so that will be one, two, three. However, it goes. This will be 3 dice. That will be 2 dice. This will be 1. But because this is a forest, it's a -1, none. So it's a 0.
So it ends up zeroing out.
It's not a range issue. It's the range
terrain
plus
added
the terrain
to it.
Added.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that clarification. With that explanation, then I still only have the 1 attack that I can execute because I chose to move up. I could have chose any of those, kept in there, and attacked also.
Right. But these guys only move 1 space, and here's the thing.
Oh,
they do have a line of sight here. And let me tell you why. Because line of sight is a straight line, right? So it's a straight line from there to here. That goes through the river. River does not block line of sight. So it's a straight line from here to there. So I'm across the river, you see me. However, that's gonna be 3, 2 spaces, 2 dice. Yeah. So
because I roll 4.
No, you roll 3 dice. Oh yeah. No, then one more.
So I start with the 4.
Start 4.
And because
3,
of the 1 space, I'm down to 3.
Well, it will be 4, 3. Yep, correct.
Okay. So then I'll attack with this one
and those guys.
All right. So I'll do the 4 dice first. Okay. And I've got 2 soldiers and a wild.
Ooh, and a retreat.
And a retreat.
Okay, so I have to retreat here.
And as you explained to me, retreat is towards you.
Yeah, it retreats towards my side.
So now I take out this dice for this. Now I have the chance to occupy this.
Yes, you could take ground.
I'm going to do that because it's free and it reduces your dice. Mm-hmm. So now this one I'm rolling 3 dice because, again, we get the extra for the rule of the card.
Yep.
And I get 1 soldier and a retreat.
So one guy, and a retreat. So I have to go back here.
And now they retreated, but I have troops in my way.
Yes.
So I can't occupy that tile.
Yeah. Taking ground only takes place when it's a close assault.
Close assault.
And that was not close assault. That was just firing.
Now, the conclusion of this card says reshuffle the deck and discard pile.
Okay.
So reshuffle and then draw my card?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And yes, please, reshuffle because
you need some cards to come your way.
I need some help here. This is definitely not my finest hour. Oh boy, this is rough, man. All right, well, you're gonna get to draw your card.
And here's the conclusion of my round.
All right, here we go. I'm going to do an attack. I could issue 3 units in the center. So 3 units in the center. I'm gonna start with this unit. It's gonna move here.
And as you said, when you leave things, there's no penalty for leaving it.
Yeah, there's no penalty here. I'm leaving the water space. So that's 1 on the units in the center. The other one will be this one, moving from here to here. Now they have to stop there. And this will be the 3rd one, but it's not moving. It's
so those are your 3 active units for this order.
Yes. So starting with this one, firing into that, that's 3 dice minus 1 for the forest, 2 dice. Nice.
Okay. So there's your second medal.
Yes, finally. Okay.
And do you want to assume that terrain?
Yes, I do. I do want to take ground there. Nice. The sole survivor of that unit. Okay. Who was the other one? This one. Yeah, this one.
You moved into that one.
Yeah. So those guys are going to.
And you moved this one also, right?
It was. Oh yeah, it was 3 units. Okay, 3 units.
Because that one has the line of sight.
So let's do. Yeah, let's do this one into this unit. So 3 goes minus 1 because I'm on the water. So it goes to 2. Wait, 3, 2, minus 1 is 1, right? So this will be 3 dice here, 2 dice there, but minus 1 for the wire.
Oh, because you're in it firing from it.
Yeah. So 1 die into that unit, and once again, it's a straight line of sight. So from this to that does not go over my own unit. Retreat. So you just have to move back 1. All right. And lastly, this unit firing into that unit. All right, that unit firing into that is gonna be 3 dice. Come on, let me take this bridge. 2 misses and 1 hit. No.
It's it meant to come here. Sorry.
Not yet. I mean, if you want to surrender, and just walk away.
Tempting to take the medal.
Okay, and I am done. So I'm going to draw my card.
Draw your card.
And you are up. Man, this is not going very well for the allies here. We need to take that back too. Or just kill more of your units.
All right, I do not have a third unit in my center.
Okay.
So I would essentially be rolling 1 dice if I move 1.
Mm-hmm.
And I would be doing the same. Rolling 1 dice.
Yep.
Okay. So I will attack from this one.
Okay.
First, I get 1 dice.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's game.
That's my 4th medal.
Yep, that's your 4 medal. You wanna finish your turn though? White flag.
I could try to make you retreat or take some more troops, but I think I'll conserve ammo for the next phase.
Yep. All right. Well, that was rough. That was really rough. I don't know why I felt like this was gonna be definitely an allies win. But
one of the things that when we did the practice playthrough to teach me how to play, that I realized is there's no point in holding tight in defense. So if you're close to anyone, attack, attack, attack.
Well, let me show you.
Yep. I'm saying from my defensive perspective. So it didn't mean anything for me to hang out behind the sandbag because it didn't help me.
So I had, for a long time, I had 4 or 5 cards that were all right. I had nothing on my right.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't have a good hand. But I think you are, partially right. I think that if I had, the moment that I pushed all my units pretty much to my left and I committed that, I think I made a mistake. I should have sent some to my right.
Split them a little.
Yeah.
Because then it wouldn't have allowed me to bring these over and I would have had to keep them occupied.
Yeah. It's just at the time it didn't feel, since you only had 2 units here and I had 2 units here, it didn't feel like too uneven. Like,
because if you would have,
gonna wipe me out.
if you eliminate me over here
yeah.
and you hold this with your 2 that you've done, the second you take it one time, you got your 4th medal. So it doesn't matter. You just got to capture it.
Yep. I should have pushed a little more here.
Now, I ran into a situation only having 4 cards available to me. I was always going to have one that was useless. And then when I had to have units in the center, I was always short 1. And then really, I was firing from a distance from the units on the right. Mm-hmm. So it was a balancing act of number 2, number 3, which way we're going to go. But yeah, this is my kind of game. My kind of game, definitely. I like it.
All right, well, let's go to our final thoughts on this. So let's put this away and let's talk a little bit about what we think.
All right.
So that was Memoir 44. What do you think?
Oh, this is a great game. Great game. Definitely going to get lots of hours of play.
Yeah, I think it still holds up. I mean, you raised me, but
yeah.
But it was fun. It's 20 years old and it's still like pretty good, pretty fun.
It's relevant being put on the table today.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to play with armor.
Oh yeah,
I definitely want
expand.
tanks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get the artillery out there.
Yeah.
Be able to set them and cover fire. Yeah.
I don't have any of the expansions, but I know there's more terrain features on one of the expansions. I know there was a Red Army. I think you could get the Soviets in here, and I think there's airplanes like bombers.
Okay.
And
you can add them to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think? Should we play one more time?
I definitely say we could play another one of these, and it leaves the door open too. If you get enough folks, you can do the command function.
There's a way to play teams. I haven't really checked the rules on teams. I only played it against one other person, but there's a way to do teams. There's normally what I recommend we do is we play this scenario as Axis and allies.
Okay.
And then we sum up our points, and then we keep playing every campaign, figuring out, like in this case it was 4-2-2.
Yep.
And we'll play vice versa, and then see how many points we get, and then we just keep taking notes,
tallying to the end of the scenarios. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, that was a lot of fun. I think I definitely want to play this again.
Definitely.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, please let us know. Leave us a like, a comment. If we made any mistakes, which I don't think we did. This is a very simplistic
we're pretty clean
rule.
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let us know also down below. Don't forget to click on that bell icon if you want to watch many more of these videos that we're gonna have. Hopefully we talk about playing more war games. Perhaps him and I. You brought up
let's see, I've got Scum of the Earth 1815, which is about Napoleon. Another one would be Rourke. And I'd have to come up with another list of the rest of them, but I think I gave you about 5 games.
Yeah, I like historical games, but I also like War of the Ring.
War of the Rings. Yeah,
I've
got Battle of the Five Armies and War of the Rings.
Yep. So those two, we might be playing those in the future. So, well, anyways, that was it for today. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Bye.